Let's try again. I thought we were doing pretty well and then suddenly this happens. Okay, this time around we are playing Wildenton with traditional Umbra as secondary clan, double explosive Daedalus, Armor Fell, and Seraph the Chaste. Immortal Trade, Razor Sharp Edge, Focus Growth. Shade Lamp still seems solid. It's pretty good morsel generation. Predator or Thorn Lord? Predator or Thorn Lord? Thorn Lord is kind of a frontliner that slowly grows in attack. Predator is a backliner that can dish out huge damage and has insanely good synergy with certain Awoken units, nicknamed Sweepers. Let's go with the Predator then. Can't do much against this top line, but we can at least stop some of these guys. Alright, we have these 3 morsels. That's not gonna work. It might work. Things are looking okay. So I want to get this collector, and that gives me some morsels as well. Umbra morsel in the front means the train steer gets to attack, killing one of these clergymen. How do we deal with this Apprentice of Light? I have no idea yet. Still no idea. Damage. At least we're only taking 1 hit to that guy. Lifesteal seems useful. How is the top floor looking? That's gonna be 8 damage, so we still get to attack. Or we can't kill this guy, not even with triple root seeds. So I think we're better off. Well, that gives us 4 hits for 30 for free. Then we will be at 30 health. So another 2 hits. That's exactly enough to kill the boss. But because we can't really change anything here on the top floor, we could get this guy to 13 attack, which is not enough to get the kill. And everything else we play will be dazed, so there's no real point on doing anything on that top floor. Glimmer Sting Sharpen. Don't mind the sharpen here. And Tumbra Salt is also pretty nice. Let's go with that. Wanna go for an Awoken unit. Permafrost. Animals of Will isn't bad. Animals of Will is actually very good. Sure. I'll take it. It's no sweeper, but it's good. Cost reduce the razor sharp. Is there anything we want to permafrost? Not really. Let's reroll instead. Consume remove? We can't. There's nothing that even has consumed. There wasn't a huge power spike here. Spikes is actually... I think we can do it, but we need to set up the Animus and Wildenton on different floors. That's always annoying. I feel like we need to power up Wildenton first, perhaps. Okay, that helps. That helps a lot. Can't get the collector. Can't see a way. $30 damage. We need a train steward on the top floor. Because this guy is gonna survive and we need the train steward to get the kill here, so the Animus doesn't kill itself. We can't really make good use of this Animus right now. Actually, this isn't bad. Lifesteal is good. We do survive one wave of attacks. We should take out this guy. Gives us a lot of mosses. Please give us some damage on the bottom floor. Here we should probably go with straight up attack, and I think here we want defense. Definitely do, yeah. So we're at 30, then we have... Yeah, we're at 33. Yeah, this is just a win, right? Wildwood Sap Sting Restoration Detonation. Is there anything we want in here? No. Making of a morsel prism last packed morsels. I'll take a prismal dust. Not sure how I'm gonna use it, but I feel like having this at our disposal can be useful. Let's go so for some spell upgrades here. Probably not gonna take whatever. Yeah. Alloy Construct. We do have the Shade Lamp. I should take it. That's not very good on the Animus of Will. It could be potentially decent on the Alloy Construct. What else could benefit from this? Sharpen to some degree. Sharpen could be what we perch here. I kinda wanna put it on a unit though. And there will be the construct. I think we can get by without the construct for a while. The double stack on Prismal Dust is actually okay. But it's not much more than okay. It's not worth the goal, to be honest. It's that simple. Holdover. Holdover is good. Cost reducing the focus growth makes some sense. And then we head on to Daedalus. Hey Doc! Welcome! How are you doing? Constructed explosives explode twice, that should be fine. We do have Quick on Wilden at the very least. I do want these two to be on the same floor now. And in fact it might be the bottom floor. Still a little sick. Okay, hope you get better soon. But thank you for joining the stream here. We are currently doing the homework, the math challenge. Room combat previews are disabled. Yeah, that's 2 Ember for later when we play Train Steward on that floor. We definitely want to scale her attack. Having 1 health is fine, I think. Just blow these monsters away, that's fine. This might be a problem. Oh! Ooh. Sorry? I hope that wasn't too annoying for you guys. 20... We need 3 attacks to kill this frontliner, so we only have 1 left for that guy. We will take 22 damage, so we should get the lifesteal online. Otherwise, our health will be way too low. That means we are heavily embered right now. But luckily this wave is pretty easy to deal with. Gotta remove that bomb. Morsel Miner is good. Alright, that's the end of my capacity there. Top floor will just be a morsel floor, I think. The front 2 morsels will die. So we have 2 damage on this guy. We could get another 10, but that's not enough to kill the Forged Disciple. So let's get that damage on Wilden instead. I'm a bit worried about Daedalus. No, we have lifesteal. We'll be fine. 3 lifesteal, so we get 3 turns of combat for free. That actually removes 1 turn of combat. That's probably not worth. A damage shield on the backliner gives us 1 more hit with her. That should be good. I think we have it, but I'm not gonna math it out here. Thanks to the lifesteal, I think we'll be fine. That was pretty close. Train Steward finishes the job. Umbra Stone, Wildwood Tome, Awoken Rail Spike. Let's take the Rail Spike. Shadow Gel, that's what I was really looking for. Do we need extra Ember? That would benefit our Rail Spike and our Prismal Dust and help with things like the extra cards from Focus Growth and Root Seeds as well as Sharpen. So that's not bad. Having 1 extra capacity means we can sometimes use morsels on that floor though. That's also pretty strong. Most of our morsels are gonna go into the construct though as soon as that's ready. I think I'll go with Ember first and then perhaps capacity later. I feel like we want some unit upgrades, but we're so low on gold that we can't afford them. So we're probably gonna get them next ring. Let's get a free relic then. Winged Indulgence is nice, especially reducing the power of bosses. It's gonna be very important. And honestly, Animus of Will, I no longer need you. You were very helpful on the Daedalus fight, but now I've got a sweeper. A quick sweeper. Non-boss enemy units gain multi-strike. Okay. Spicy. At least these guys don't deal damage. We need you to start getting some kills. And then we need the Wildenton. We need Wildenton to actually deal with the front line. That's a problem. Shattered Shell has way too low health. We shouldn't have set up on the bottom floor. That was a big mistake. Yeah, we are way too far away from having enough attack. We need to scale as quickly as we can. We need to survive that guy, so we need the extra health. And this Drain Steward is just gonna die, I don't care. I don't have... I have 6 Ember. Can play that anyways. I think I do need the buff here. And I do need to remove this guy. Magma Morsel plus Excavator is enough damage to kill the Absolver. Morsel Miner on the top seems good. This guy will deal 10 to us. There's not much I can do about that. At least we can still survive here on the top floor, deal some damage to that guy, so we only get 1 hit. We could go 26, 30 damage on this guy, that's not enough. So we actually buff the Wildenton instead. Can we get a defensive morsel? No, apparently not. Actually, let's also block the hit here. Sure. Oh, double damage shield. That's neat. For the first hit we'll have lifesteal, but that doesn't really matter. At least the backliners are no problem. So we only have to deal with 6 damage coming in from the boss every round of combat. That's actually not a problem at all. This is already a win. Whew. We have some spikes, but they're not gonna be important. Still gonna take it. No. These are not useful for us. Gem Trove, Shroud Mitosis, Cave In. Honestly, I could see Cave-In being amazing in this deck. If I still had the Animus of Will, that is. I don't know, and I won't have the opportunity to pick up another unit. I will get my Construct back. But that's not gonna work well with Cave-In. I'm gonna pick up a Gem Trove. It's gonna give us some defense, and Damage Shield synergizes a lot with Quick. Because if you kill the enemies before... It's actually a good upgrade. Do I wait for the second one? I don't need to. Do I want that unit back now or later? Now, so I can upgrade it at the Merchant of Steel? Am I gonna go for that Merchant of Steel? Or am I gonna go for the Merchant of Trinkets instead? I'm not gonna go for the Merchant of Trinkets, yeah. Actually, this upgrade is pretty terrible. Feels like a waste of an upgrade slot. Shattered Shell needs some stats. That's all we need on you. And then reroll. This is fine. I like those upgrades. They were a pretty significant improvement to my deck, I think. Mark of Invasion, we should be able to deal with that in one way or another. And that one way means just taking the damage from these guys, because they deal almost no damage whatsoever. One problem is the Silent Marksman make it really hard to set up. That was not one I wanted to play. Maybe that's okay though. Silent Marksman make it hard for me. Okay. I screwed up in multiple ways here. Yeah. I think I need that Sweeper on the same floor as Wilderton. Which might mean that I'm gonna throw away my Construct basically. If I do so, I might as well... No, I should do so on the second floor, where it could actually provide some benefits still. We're gonna go with Shattered Shell in the front with spikes, so these guys die. That's 27 damage we're taking here. And we can kill the Collector. But that's okay. We need to start scaling Wildenton. Alright, that floor is massively reduced. Let's buff Wildenton and then give you a bunch of damage shields. This construct is actually working quite well. We do have enough power to take down the overcharge tank, that's great. We don't have room for any mortars anyway. Lifesteal seems good. We need some more health on that guy though. That will do. Let's keep buffing Wildenton. And place some morsels on the bottom floor. Because these... Oh no, they won't actually matter much. Start with the razor sharp edges. Then pop some damage shields on the top floor, and I think we want extra health here. Yeah, we definitely need extra health. These guys will all die in one turn, but I'd rather not have them in the deck. That's a problem. 2029. We need to kill one of these. As soon as we have lifesteal on here, we should be fine. The lifesteal actually going, I mean. Oh, the heal. The heal is so good right now. And suddenly we can heal the damage these guys deal for quite a while. But we might not... Yeah, we won't get the kill, I don't think. Actually, that revenge scaling is pretty significant. Okay, that upgrade might be a bit better than I gave it credit for. Looking good. Bramble Ash, Pyre Shards, Focus Growth. Nope. Ember Cache, Excavation Eruption, and another Gem Trove. Another Gem Trove. Yes. Gem Trove is a good card in this deck. Provides us with defense and morsels. I really want to go to the Merchant of Magic here. Oh, Mind Checks. That's really good. That's extremely good. That might make me not take capacity, even though I really wanted extra capacity for this deck. Because now I got that extra capacity for free. Finally some damage for Umbra Assault. And these Gem Troves being cost reduced helps me play them alongside something like a Focus Growth or... not really much else. Maybe I should cost reduce the Focus Growth instead. Okay. Armor Fell. Top floor being so small is a bit annoying, but we don't really need that much fuel in this guy anyway, so I'm okay with setting him up on the top floor. Because I do want this floor to be available. Gem Trove is very, very nice. We don't need that extra buff. It's fine if we don't get the Slay on the statue. I don't think I ever had a deck where I liked Gem Trove this much, but in this deck it feels really solid. That's fine. We don't need... No, we actually do want more morsels. Oh. Yeah, that one's gonna go here for sure. Lay this one on the bottom floor. And use this just for the extra card draw. Going great. Gem Trove, very nice. Lifesteal seems like a good defensive mechanic for the top floor, because we're not attacking a whole lot there. So it might stay for a while. And these damage shields on this middle floor are the way how we are gonna win against the boss. For the most part. Just for the extra draw. Health on this floor, attack on the top. Actually, we're a bit short on killing this guy. We could have changed that with the root seeds. But it's with the not with the root seeds. The root seeds is not enough. That's my whole problem. We could have changed it with the razor sharp edge. That would have been enough to get the kill there. But I think we can afford to take some damage here. Should they give me those morsels from the Shade Splitter instead? That's the best morsel we could get. Prismal Dust is actually better here, I think. And this is clearly a win. Okay, working great. Furnace Tap. Actually, I think we want Shroud Mitosis instead. The Ember Drain is a problem. We don't need capacity anymore, we can go with Draw. Because of the beautiful mind checks. Volatile Gorge. I mean, we have Gem Trove, Focus Growth, Awoken's Rail Spike, another Gem Trove, Prismal Dust, Sharpen. Let's spice it up. That means we wanna purchase a lot of these upgrades. Cost reductions. How about holdover on a Gem Trove? Definitely cost reducing the Shroud Mitosis. Sure, let's do it. Honestly, I think taking this Volatile Gorge didn't increase my chances at winning this run, but it just makes things a bit more exciting. That's actually potentially a lot of damage to take. But we have 92 pyre health, we should be fine. You go there. These two cover this floor. We don't have any fuel for you yet. It's an issue. And we don't have enough power to kill the Gilded Wing just yet either. So we need to put in some fuel on the top floor. It's necessary. This is still probably the strongest buff receiver. I need some lifesteal or damage shield for the Shattered Shell pretty soon. That's damage shield. Let's start with the Razor Sharp. This wave is pretty hard to clear. Could go with lifesteal, but the Ember Drain is really rough when we have Volatile Gorge. How much damage are we dealing here? 26 to everyone, then 147 hit goes on the Gilded Wing. That's not really enough though. Morsel Miner goes on the top. I think so does Magma Morsel, then we Gem Trove. Lifesteal we want on this floor, that's for sure. $60, $73. This guy's gonna gain 29 attack, so he's up to 62. We might actually be able to kill this Gilded Wing still. Yeah, we should be. Right? 115, yeah, that's gonna go down. Very nice. These Wild Wings, slightly annoying. Start with some lifesteal here on the top. Plus another unit. Razor Sharp goes here for sure. Damage shields are a bit less reliable with these Wild Wings around. Still feel like they should probably go here. With the lifesteal we don't need more health than we already have. I think the Sharpen goes on the back lines. Same for the Root Seeds. And let's remove one of these. That's 5 attacks, even if we feel... No, actually, if we put the 5 health morsel in the front, then we can fill this floor with morsels, and the final morsel will kill the Wild Wing. So we don't have those guys blowing up the damage shields. That's nice. Start with this. Do we have capacity, like hand space? We don't. I think we'll be playing Root Seeds though. I would probably play Prismal Dust usually. These weren't even great morsels. Just play Prismal Dust for 1? No. It's not worth. Just go ahead. That's fine. That might be a turn for Awoken's Rail Spike. The Morsel Miner I kind of like here, but it might be better on the top. Let's do the Rail Spike. Okay. That's actually pretty good. I think here we just want more health. An Anvil will be amazing. Oh. Yeah, I really want an Anvil. Excavate the Magma. Let's play Gem Trove and then Prismal Dust. Here we have Trample anyway, so these monsters all die instantly. And we should have the kill here. not, we certainly have to kill now. Yeah, we have a ton of damage shield on this guy. I didn't even realize how many damage shields we had on this guy. Awake, Pyre Grow, Pyre Shards. I would usually try to take Awake, but it really does feel like it has no place in this deck whatsoever. Our defensive mechanism is Pyre Shards. Pyre Grow on the other hand, I mean, we have so much draw, it's basically no downside. The only downside to it is that we have to play it and its cost is randomized. Actually, I want the Forever Consume, not the Excavation Eruption here. I want to be able to target a frontliner specifically. Gnarled Root doesn't matter. Mask of Penumbra isn't bad actually. But I'm looking for something better. Didn't find anything better. That's okay. We can spend quite a bit of gold in this shop for potentially pretty good effect. Let's permafrost the Forever Consumed. No. Yeah. Yeah. Reroll. Double stack. Actually, double stacking the Prismal Dust makes a lot of sense now. Yeah, Hell Pact would have been amazing as well. I agree. Cost reduce the Sharpen, and why not get a spell upgrade here before we actually purge one of the Shade Splitters, I think. Yes. Okay. We have a Hellwind still. Well, we can dupe a Gem Trove, Prismal Dust. Probably not a Shrine Mitosis. Maybe a Rail Spike? Let's go with the Rail Spike. And then we have two more removals. These immortal traits no longer serve any purpose in this deck. Especially not against this Seraph, who actually removes my buffs. Damage shield is a bit less reliable here, huh? We got the bottom floor capacity removed, which is actually the best case scenario. Sharpen for the attack buff. Or just Pyre Grow this turn. I probably should play Pyre Grow this turn. Let's get some fuel. Yeah, the attack doesn't really matter that much on the Shattered Shell anyways. Yeah! I like what this deck has become. I do want to play a decently sized Forever Consumed. We have 11 plus 75 is 86 damage, so we need to deal about 60. So we want to play this for 2. Actually, now we only need to play for 1. I really want to play at least 1 Root Seeds for the extra draw. Let's play the cheap Shade Splitter as well. The Shade Splitter should, on average... No, wait, this guy gets armor. Because the Shattered Shell goes first, so he gets 45 armor. So we actually need quite a bit more damage. Let me calculate this once again. That's 101. No, 111 damage. 122 damage. So that leaves this guy with 18 plus 45 is 63 damage. So we want to play the Forever Consume for 2, which means we add another Root Seeds. And then blast this guy. This goes on the top for sure. This also goes on the top. And I think the Morsel Miner should go here for extra health. Okay, we can cast a big Rail Spike this turn. Start with the Focus Growth. Razor Sharp Edge, all these 0 costs. Magma Morsel on the top, then a Gem Trove. Oh, Morsel Miner. Also an Umbra Morsel. And then copy the Morsel Miner a bunch of times. And finally Spike for 6. Not much space left for morsels, but I might be able to replace a worse morsel with a better one. Or I could just kill this guy. Yeah, I like killing that guy. That was a good turn. We got a lot of cards reduced in cost. I'm really gonna Gem Trove this turn, and I think I wanna play the Razor Sharp as well. More damage shield is always welcome. So we deal 51 to this guy. Then 2 times 65, that's 130. That's not quite enough. How much are we off here? 9 damage off. That's 4. There we go. I forgot about this Forever Consume. Let's just throw it out. I think we are not quite killing the backliner anyways. Lifesteal is definitely the thing we want on the top floor. 0 cost Gem Trove is just beautiful. More lifesteal. Well, I guess lifesteal is all that's on offer today. Actually, didn't change much. Didn't change anything at all. Not like I'm sad to get some lifesteal morsels, but they're not optimal. They're good, but not optimal. Gem Trove. Yeah, I like some health morsels here. Should have played the Shade Splitters first though. Although I don't really like what I'm getting from them. Yeah. We have so much Ember Generation that these Ember morsels don't matter at all. I was about to say, wasn't there another Rail Spike in my deck? Turns out there was, but it decided to hide from me. That's easily enough to kill everyone here because the Shattered Shell has grown so large. Umbra Morsel, then Gem Trove. Oh, nice. This is my favorite morsel for that floor. This is the final wave, so we won't get our damage shields perched anymore. We don't have lifesteal here, so better nuke this guy. Oh, missed my chance for a morsel jeweler. There's not that many cards that are better than what I'm currently holding. I think this is just a Prismal Dust turn. Too bad we never managed to find a use for that Rail Spike, the second one. It just showed up at the wrong times. But it's okay. Having a second one means we had one at the right time. And that's what counts. I think we got the win here. But I'm certainly not gonna math it out against the Seraph. That's gonna take way too long. Yeah, this is easily a win. Yeah. Turns out the math challenge isn't that hard. Not that I really thought it would. I'm pretty used to calculating some of these things by myself, so for me it's not a big deal. I mean, yeah, I don't think I ever made a mistake or anything quick applied, because we always played a ton of morsels on the floor. Gave me a lot of quick. Yeah, fun deck. The usual Predator plus sweep combo, obviously, but the Alloy Construct was a nice addition. It did do decently well. Rail Spikes, I like the Volatile Gorge at the end, made things a bit more spicy, and actually I think we even got some power out of that, because we were most of the times playing all our cards. So yeah, if you can play all your cards even with Volatile Gorge, then it's certainly a great relic, because it's just +3 draw in that case. Nice deck.